Yo, yo, yo.
What's going on, peoples? Bro, let me move this back a little bit.
Back a little bit.
Let me move that back a little bit. Now, this is the first time, I'm going to start it off like this. This is the first time me going live on Instagram.
Oh, that's right. We're on the gram.
We on the gram on my side. We on the book, on the business page on his side.
And then we got YouTube.
And we got the YouTube in the
background.
And then on the camera. So, for those who don't know, for those who don't follow, you know, for my Instagrammers,
all the Instagram people out there.
Right. We have a business. We have a small black business. It is called 323 Productions. We do TV shows. We do videos. We do bios, documentaries, all of that stuff. Now, this is my first time on the IG doing this, so I just want to ask of the people who follow me on IG to, you know, if you can, share these videos, go on channel 323 on YouTube.com, look at some of the materials that we have on there already, and support us. You know, we support each and every one of y'all with the likes and the love of the videos and everything, so we just ask if you all to do the same in return. It doesn't cost you anything, but everything that you do can help us go a long way.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. And again, shout out to everybody out there on the gram, YouTube, and Facebook. This is What's Up People News. We talk about local, national, and international news. And we got a little joint we call personal news, where it's relationship type topics. You know, is chivalry dead? You know, do you do groceries? You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about shopping groceries. You know what I'm saying? The other groceries. But yeah, that's what we do. Thank y'all for tuning in. Everybody on the Facebook and YouTube and the gram. Thank you. Tonight starts our 3-part series on mental health. So if you guys want to post questions, please leave that in the comments below. We'll answer it. But today's show, the question is, what is mental health? So we got Brother Dave got some information on that, and I got some information on physical health and eating. So this encompasses the mind and the body, and then, you know, the soul is already there. So, but we're gonna jump right into it.
We're gonna jump into it now. Before I get into the information and the facts that I have in front of me,
right?
I'm gonna let the people know that there is a difference.
There is a difference.
There is mental health and there is mental illness. There's a difference. Okay.
School us, brother man. School us.
Mental health refers to our cognitive, behavioral, and mental well-being.
So basically, how we
think and how we react.
Okay.
It is all about how we think, feel, and behave. The term mental health is sometimes used to mean the absence of mental disorder.
Okay.
Mental health can affect daily life, relationships, and even physical health. Mental health also includes a person's ability to enjoy life, to attain a balance between life activities and efforts to achieve psychological resilience. That's deep.
So what is mental illness? So what's that?
Mental illness, a medical condition disrupting a person's thinking, feeling, mood, ability to relate to others, and daily functioning. Common. 1 in 4 people will develop mental illness in their lifetime. Treatable. Most mental illnesses can be treated effectively with medicine, therapy, diet, exercise, and support. Recovery is possible.
So that's what it is. So mental health deals with how we think and how we react. Mental illness deals with how we, like, our moods. So, like, I guess so basically, like, depression would be a mental illness.
Well, I guess that can be defined in both states.
Okay. Yep. Okay.
because a mental illness could also be caused by some kind of trauma.
Okay.
So, like PTSD, for you don't just wake up with PTSD.
Yeah.
You have to go through some things in your life to,
Like a traumatic event.
a traumatic event. It could be. It doesn't really necessarily have to be a traumatic event.
Okay.
But it could just be, walking outside and falling, falling off a curb. You could
Bust your leg,
right,
your ankle,
anything.
Anything.
You know what I'm saying? Anything can affect anything that affects the way that you think, or or something that's happened to you can cause that mental illness. And the mental health, that's the everyday thing today.
Okay.
You know what I mean.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to get.
And we wanted to talk about this issue because a lot of it's a stigma in our community. People don't want to talk about mental health. Either they don't want to talk about it,
But they don't want to address it.
they don't, and that's that right there. They don't want to address it, and so that's why we started this 3-part series, because we wanted to address it.
Right.
It affects everybody,
Now let's break it down in a couple instances of or a couple of examples.
Okay, go ahead, break it down for us.
I'm trying to think of an instance. I got one. I got two actually.
Go right ahead.
The Las Vegas shooting.
Oh.
The Las Vegas shooting.
Mhm.
Right. That happened. I call it domestic terrorism.
Oh, most definitely.
The media calls it mental illness. Mental illness. Then we have the young kid that was with his father. I think it was maybe San Francisco. Don't quote me on the state, but I think it was about San Francisco or something of that effect. And his dad got pulled over by the police. The police roughed the little kid up.
Oh, the 7-year-old,
he wasn't 7. He was about he might have been a teenager.
I think I know what you're talking about, but continue.
Yeah, they roughed him up, but they basically called him disorderly. But come to find out, he had a mental health issue. I don't know. I want to say that it may have even been autism.
Okay.
But I'm not for sure. Don't quote me on it. But he had some kind of mental debilitating disease.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they roughed him up, but they called him basically disorderly. They chopped it up as being disorderly. So it's not really it's not recognized amongst us as a people, and it's definitely not recognized amongst the other people.
Yeah. Big shout out to JQ, friend of the show, for tuning in. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
But I'm sorry, I got sidetracked with shouting out Jay. But we're talking about like the stigma and not being. It's not talked about a lot, and because it's not talked about a lot, it gets pushed to the wayside. A lot of people will start to distance themselves, thinking that people with mental disabilities, you can't do nothing with them, and that's totally not the case. You have it's levels. You have different levels of mental disability. Someone can have the same disability. It's just one person's can be more severe, and the other one can be minimal.
Right.
So, for instance, a good example is like lashing out or acting out. When a person's mental disability is severe, it going back to the curb example that brother Oreo used earlier, it could be the littlest thing that'll set them off, and now they're angry and they're violent and they're aggressive, But if their mental disability isn't as high, it will take a little more, but yet they still suffer from it.
Right.
And the whole point of this, like we said before, we want to just start the conversation. We have a lot more information, but we just want to get this ball rolling. So we're just talking about it, getting it out there. Hopefully, people who got questions, shoot them our way. We may not have all the answers right now, but we will have the answers, and then
we work diligently in researching and getting the answers.
Mhm.
Like,
Tell them about
this is the work that, what I'm saying, my brother, what I'm saying, my co-host, he went and gathered this information for this. This is something that we, we're holding dear to our hearts because, it affects our community. I know personally, it affects me personally.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And, we'll talk about that.
Yeah, that's for later.
That's for later, but, it affects our communities. And the first step, the biggest step, the most important step is finding out what's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Finding out ways to treat whatever it is that's going on.
Right, right.
I just wanted to toss that out there. You was making a statement or asking a question?
No. I was gonna say let's get into a little bit of the common conditions that deal with mental health. And once we get that going, and he finishes that, we're gonna switch and talk about your physical health and eating right and exercise. But until then, Brother Oreo is gonna get into the different conditions of mental health.
Yeah, so I'm gonna just give a brief, tell you what they are, what some of the things are, give you a brief sentence or two about, what the effects.
Okay.
First thing I have is, let me make sure it's not double-sided.
Oh yeah, it's double-sided.
It's double-sided.
Double-sided. I forgot. I didn't bring that up. My fault.
One of the most common disorders are anxiety disorders and schizophrenia. Anxiety disorders are the most common type of mental illness. Anxiety disorders, and the individual has severe fear of anxiety, which link to certain object situations. Most people with anxiety disorders will try to avoid exposure to whatever triggers their anxiety.
Okay.
And that is, some people get nervous and, fidgety when they're outside in public places, on the buses, on the trains, what I'm saying?
Right. Or public speaking.
Public speaking, yeah.
A lot of people get nervous when they're in front of people or large groups.
AKA stage fright.
Stage fright. There we go. I knew it was something like that.
AKA stage fright.
Okay.
Another thing is panic disorders.
Oh.
A person experiences sudden paralyzing terror or a sense of imminent disaster.
There we go. I'm sorry, I had to.
That's one. Phobias. Everybody knows what the phobias are. That's just the fear of certain things, certain objects, like arachnophobia.
Oh yeah, I don't like spiders. I don't like spiders.
Claustrophobia, being stuck in small spaces. Those. That's pretty much.
I forgot. It's funny you say that. You brought up phobias because I seen.
I have a phobia. I'm afraid of heights. I ain't even gonna lie.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with being scared of heights. I don't want to fall. But no, I seen one, a phobia of clowns, but it had a funny name though, and I can't remember what it is, but I'm gonna find it and I'm gonna post it. But it's a phobia of clowns. Like
That's really common.
Yeah.
It's really common.
I don't really like clowns. I'm not scared. They just, it ain't my cup of tea.
But you go to McDonald's though.
I love McDonald's.
We have another one, which is OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder. The person has obsessions and compulsions. In other words, sudden stressful thoughts, obsessions, and powerful urge to perform repetitive acts such as hand washing, flicking lights off and on, saying certain words over and over again. That's just, one of the things that break down.
Side note, a good show that talks about OCD, Monk. Great show. It used to come on USA back in the day. You can catch it on Amazon. But that is a good movie of a good TV show of someone who has OCD. He's scared of germs, milk, oatmeal, batteries,
Everything.
literally everything. He has a phobia of everything. But at the same time, dude's a genius. He can walk in the room and tell you what's missing and all of that. But good show, Monk. Correlation to what Brother Oreo was talking about OCD.
The major and one of the most important ones of the mental health is PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. This can occur after somebody has been through a traumatic event, something horrible or frightening that they experience or witness. During this type of event, the person thinks that their life or other people's lives are in danger. They may feel afraid or feel that they have no control over what is happening.
And I think you hear that a lot with like people coming back from military, because they see a lot of death over there.
Yeah, I mean, PTSD comes from all of that. Military, prison, abusive relationships.
Oh yeah.
Alcoholism, drug addiction. All of that comes into play. It's not just something that traumatic, like death and stuff like that. But anything that happens to you that has a negative effect to you could be described as traumatic.
Wow. That's deep right there.
Yeah. And then you have your other major things: depression, bipolar. I never heard of seasonal affective disorder.
What's that? What is that?
A type of major depression that is triggered by lack of daylight.
So what is that again?
A type of major depression that is triggered by lack of daylight. It is most common in countries far from the equator during the late autumn, winter, and early spring.
So right now,
It's called SAD.
SAD, seasonal affect disorder. So so maybe people in Alaska, Anchorage, Alaska, probably be going through that because don't they got 6 months of daylight and then 6 months of night?
Is it that much?
I know it's something.
I know it's something. I think the ratio is more disproportionate than 6 months to 6 months.
Yeah, but it's something. It's similar.
Something like, yeah. Maybe they do.
I mean, I wouldn't. That would trip me out. You know what I'm saying? You wake up at 1 o'clock in the morning, and it looked like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. That would throw you off.
Right.
Or reverse that. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and it looked like midnight.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, but I never heard of that. Wow, SAD, seasonal affect disorder. That's a new one. That really is a new one.
Right.
But we're gonna switch gears a little bit.
Yeah, we started late today.
Yeah, we did.
This is the kickoff. We started really, really late.
That's my fault.
Yeah, so we broke the ice on the mental health thing. We're gonna probably bring this to a close really soon. So why don't you tell them? I see you have
I got
things
some
to help. Let's give them that before we bring it to a close. And
for tonight, because we got some more information for next week too.
Yes. We have more information for next week.
So we're gonna switch gears. Like I said at the start, we're gonna be talking about mental and physical health, the mind and body. You can't have one without the other.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, the mind is more important, but the mind can't do nothing if the body's fucked up, right?
Well, the body can't do nothing if the body's.
What he said, you know what I'm saying? So, some of the things that we're going to touch on deal with that. And actually, some of the foods that we eat actually can contribute or make a particular illness worse, about depression, some of the phobias, believe it or not. So that's what we're about to get into right now. And actually, I got a lot of this information from my pops, believe it or not. My pops, shout out to my dad out there. He just moved down to Florida, doing this thing, just got married. Happy marriage, all that beautiful stuff. Shout out to the new missus. See you out there. But he gave me a lot of this information. He's a health fanatic in a good way. He had me and my brother drink aloe vera, pure aloe vera juice while we were growing up. And I have to say, you know, it's beneficial. It'll help you, but that tastes like a burnt match. Like straight up, pure aloe vera tastes like a burnt match, but it's good for you. So we're gonna just jump right into it. Bananas. Who don't like bananas? I like bananas. Bananas actually help in aiding depression.
Didn't know that.
I didn't know that either till I was doing the research. So if you're feeling depressed, eat a banana.
I'm gonna try that.
Huh?
I'm gonna try that.
Yeah, eat a banana. And I'm gonna keep going with that. Banana, some of the benefits of eating banana, it has a lot of vitamin B. Unfortunately, I didn't get to write down what vitamin B does for your body, but bananas have a lot of it.
But
Oh, go ahead.
No, I just gonna say, but you have to watch your intake on bananas.
Oh, okay.
Bananas have a lot of calcium in it as well.
I didn't know that.
And calcium is not too much. Calcium is bad for you.
Okay, see.
I just wanted
to we need that. Bananas are good, but too much is bad for you. The conversion, so bananas help the conversion of tryptophan into serotonin. So our body produces tryptophan. Eating banana helps convert that into serotonin, which serotonin is good because serotonin makes you feel happy. When you're happy and having a good day and you're just like, yo, the world is at my feet, can't nothing go wrong, that's serotonin. Your serotonin levels are high. Again, like what Brother Oreo said earlier, you know, having too many bananas is bad for you because of the calcium. Having a high level of serotonin is actually bad for you as well. But everything, of course, is in moderation, and we're talking about the goodness that these bananas do for us. So, bananas help cure or aid in the recovery of depression. So if you're feeling depressed, eat a banana. It's good for you. It helps convert the tryptophan into serotonin, which makes you feel happy. Right? Going back to what he said before, potassium, no, he actually didn't say this, but potassium can help learning. It can help with your learning and make people more alert. So it affects your brain. Kind of what he was saying again. Mental health, physical health. What we eat affects how our body reacts. So eating banana helps depression. It raises your serotonin levels, so it makes you feel happy, but in moderation, because we don't want too many bananas because that increases calcium. Calcium is bad for you. But it also has a lot of vitamins, minerals, and amino acids to help the brain function. So again, bananas are good. A lot of potassium. It converts your tryptophan into serotonin, and serotonin is a good thing because it makes you feel happy. Thumbs up, right? So we're gonna move along. So that's bananas. Now we're getting into the bitter melon. I love melon. You like melon? Some? I like the orange melon. The orange melon that you see at Denny's or IHOP.
Cantaloupe?
There you go. Cantaloupe.
Cantaloupe is disgusting.
You don't like cantaloupe?
No. I like the green melon.
I like green melon is bomb.
I don't like cantaloupe.
Wow.
It tastes like medicine.
That's a first.
I don't like it.
Hey, that's.
I mean, I'll eat it in a fruit cup.
Right. But
yeah.
you're not gonna go out your way.
If I made a fruit cup myself, it would probably not have cantaloupe in it.
No doubt.
It probably won't.
So this is bitter melon, similar to cantaloupe. Now, bitter melon helps keep your diabetes in check. So if you're suffering from diabetes and you're looking for an alternative, along with the medication that you are taking, bitter melon is good. It helps keep your diabetes in check, and it also lowers your blood levels. So if you have high blood pressure, eating a bitter melon will help keep your blood pressure low. You know, you don't want to have high blood pressure because then you don't want that.
Heart attack, and it's rampant in the black community.
Say that one more time.
Heart attacks, and it's rampant in the black community.
Heart attack, and it's rampant in the black community. So a good way, again, a lot of this stuff we're saying is for the benefit of not only us, but for y'all out there. Mental, physical health. We helping the mind and the body. He helped the mind, I'm helping the body. So we're continuing along. Also, eating bitter melon also helps with your eyeballs, helps you see better. It helps your retinas and your irises. Bitter melon does that. Bitter melon has a lot of vitamin A, which helps your eyeballs, your irises, and all of that. So if you want to help and make sure you got good vision, eat a bitter melon. If you want to make sure you're happy all the time, eat a banana. Simple as that, y'all. Simple as that. We're going to keep moving along. Also, bitter melon strengthens your bones and prevents osteoporosis. Let me repeat that.
That's more like.
Huh?
That's more than clear folks.
That's more clear folks? Yeah. But I'm just saying, just
Just
putting
in
it out there.
general.
This for everybody. Clear folks, all folks, it's for everybody.
I'm starving right now.
I'm starving like Marvin. But so bitter melon strengthens your bones, prevents osteoporosis, contains high level of vitamin K. I never heard of vitamin K till I started doing this research. Vitamin K helps your bones stay strong, right? So like when they say milk does a body good, helps build strong bones, bitter melon does that, and then some because it got vitamin K in it. Bitter melon, vitamin K, right? It's essential for building your bones. So vitamin K, bitter melon, strong bones is good for you. Also, if you do a lot of, if you have a lot of toxins in your body, bitter melon helps get out those toxins. Now, it's not gonna give you a complete flush like you know, the detox, but it gets the ball rolling, right? And it also fights cancer, kills cancerous cells. It's a good alternative therapy alongside your medical, whatever it is you're doing medical. So basically what I just said was that eating bitter melon helps fight cancer. It doesn't get rid of it. It doesn't do any of that. It helps fight it. But you have to do that along with whatever else your doctor said to take, whether it be medication, a liquid, something. This goes in hand with what you're already doing. All right. This is a little acronym. It's called CRAP, right? Again, this is all about your physical health. So we're talking about what you take in, not what you take in up here and what you retain, but what you take in your body to give you that energy, right? This is an acronym called CRAP. All right, CRAP, C-R-A-P, CRAP. God damn it, it's CRAP. And what does CRAP stand for?
Are we still rolling over there?
We rolling. We rolling good.
All right.
So, and again, we're making this quick, but CRAP stands for carbonated drink, refined sugar, artificial foods, and processed foods. CRAP. All that stuff is bad for you. Carbonated drinks is bad for you. I still drink though.
I need a ginger ale right now.
Right now. Right now.
Not now, but right now.
Right now. Seagram's or Canada Dry?
Canada Dry.
There it is. There it is. Refined sugars, that's processed sugars, all the candies and Skittles and licorice and all that stuff is good. It tastes good. It's bad for you. Everything, what's the word? It's not unison. It's not quantity.
What?
Within reason,
Moderation?
moderation. As long as you do it in moderation, everything is good. Artificial foods. These is fake foods like fake news. Don't do it. And processed foods. This is takeout. Burger King, McDonald's.
It goes long. It goes bigger than that.
It goes bigger than that. He's right.
Know, stuff like hot dogs are bad. I'm not gonna say sausage because you can also actually make your own.
Yeah.
I did very, very well. I placed in college. Reading, writing, math. I need to brush up, but I will be going back to school this fall. I'm gonna let the people know.
That's how you do it, man. That's motivation right there. My man going back to school to get a degree. He about to help out. He's about to be
Well,
on.
wait. We're gonna back that. We're gonna rewind a little bit. I'm
Oh.
gonna get a certificate first.
Oh,
I gotta
okay.
get my feet wet. I haven't been in school in a long time.
Oh, okay.
So
Oh,
I'm gonna
okay.
get my feet wet, and then I'm gonna go back for the degree.
Oh, okay. I got you. I got
So
you.
it's gonna be an ongoing process.
But regardless, we making moves. Hashtag my moves talks for me. You know what I'm saying? Oh, one more thing before we head out. September, the whole month of September, every Saturday, the 1st, the 8th, the 15th, the 22nd, and the 29th. We'll be doing What's Up People News presents the city.
The first I won't be there.
The first you won't be there, but it'll be my city. We're highlighting Mattapan, Roxbury, Dorchester, JP, everywhere. We're gonna be highlighting all these places. So please, if you know somebody that's doing something, if you know a mom and pop store, or a place where people can hang out, if you know anything like that in any of these areas, please inbox myself, inbox Mr. Oreo. We're going out there. We're starting off in Roxbury. But please let us know if you know anybody that's doing positive moves.
Yep.
Again, a restaurant, a store, anything. If anybody's doing anything positive, please let us know. We want to highlight it when we go to these areas. With that said, we are out. Catch y'all cool cats later. Peace. Wait, there we go. Hey, y'all too. Hey, we want to know. We coming to your neighborhood, YouTube. All right? We gonna see you later. I'm out. Ah!